Good evening, my name is Timi Pudie, and I'd like to welcome you to this pilot edition of the Katalyst, a web series. Now, in this program, we aim to bring you information that will both inspire and motivate you to do and to become the person that you were born to be. Many years ago, I heard a story that inspired me to write what became my first book at the time. The story was about a king who had a daughter and was looking for a suitable husband for the princess. The princess gave up and said, "Daddy, look for a husband for me." The father made an announcement in the kingdom that I need a husband for my daughter. Any man who wishes to marry the princess, come to the palace, and he fixed a certain day that there will be a contest. That at the end of the contest, the winner of that contest will either choose to marry the princess or go home with $1 million US. And that was some large sum of money. So, and you can imagine, on the day, the place was full. There were people from all over the place, guys from all over, who wanted to marry the princess, and some who just wanted the money. Because, come on, $1 million, that's some amount of money. Now, they all came, and the king ordered them to the back side of the palace where he had a challenge waiting for them. But this was the interesting part. The challenge was simple. There was a big swimming pool. The first man to jump into the pool and swim across to the other end would emerge as the husband to the princess, or the one who wins the money. But there was a catch. About a week to the day of this contest, several giant-sized crocodiles were caught and thrown into the pool and had not been fed, so these crocodiles were hungry. So apparently it meant that whoever was going to win this contest would have to outswim the crocodiles. And that was what I call the challenge. And it so happened that the king said I would count 1 to 3. The first man to jump in and go across is the winner. And he counted 1, 2, 3. And as you would expect, there was no movement. Nobody jumped. Who wanted to dare the crocodiles? And the king was sad. He said, "I thought somebody wanted the princess." "Okay, forget the princess. Maybe you want $1 million. I'm going to count again." He counted 1 to 3. It was the same thing. Nobody moved. He counted a third time. But something strange happened the third time. At the end of the count, he heard a noise. It was a splash. Lo and behold, a young man was inside the water, and he was swimming for his life. And soon he became the center of attraction. Everybody was screaming, everybody was shouting, everybody was trying to hail him and push him forward with their screams to the other side. And soon the crocodiles realized what was happening, and the crocodiles went after him. He was swimming, the crocodiles were after him, but he was swimming for his life. He swam so fast, people urged him, and like we see in the movies, just when he got out of the other end, the crocodile almost caught his legs. And the king was screaming, everybody was screaming. They said, "Bring this young man." The king said, "I want to see this brave young man." And they took him to the king. And the king asked him a simple question. "My young man, you are so brave. What do you want? Do you want to marry the princess?" He said, "No." He said, "Okay, I take it that you want $1 million. He said, "No. You don't want the money, you don't want the princess. So what do you want? Why do you enter?" I said, "I just want one thing." "What do you want?" He said, "Sir, I just want to know who pushed me into that water." Now, every time I share that story, it's funny. But this is what I love about it the most. If somebody had not pushed that young man, he never would have realized that all these years he had within him the potential and the capacity to outswim crocodiles. Ladies and gentlemen, whoever you are, wherever you are on the face of this world listening to this broadcast, that's what my purpose on this program, The Katalyst, is for you. I am here to give you that little push to make you realize that there is a giant on the inside of you. There is a swimmer on the inside of you that can outswim crocodiles. There's a runner on the inside of you that can outrun the fastest man on the planet. You have it in you. I'm here to give you that little push. Every week, we will come on this channel and we'll give you information. We will give you inspiration. And at the end of the day, my goal, my prayer, my aspiration is to see you rise up, to be who you were born to be a champion that will push your generation to greater heights and greater accomplishment. Until next time, next episode of this program, I remain your host, Timi Pudie, saying, you will make it and we shall meet at the top. Have a lovely week.